if you think about the quote unquote impact that people have, you know, Tony Robbins, for example, or something, he's got a big audience. I don't know how many people are in it, but he's been growing this big audience, millions of people, and he travels all over the world, and he's talking about like, oh yeah, have an impact. A few hundred years from now, we'll have no idea who Tony Robbins was, most likely. Lao Tzu lived 2,500 years ago, and with none of the marketing or giant business teams that Tony Robbins have, his true story, like, well, this is the way the story is told anyway. This is apparently what happened. He wrote the Tao Te Ching, which is the fundamental like treatise on Taoism. And I reread it this summer, and it's like a jewel. It is a jewel. It is so unbelievably potent and beautiful. And he wrote this thing because a bunch of he said, I'm done, I'm going up into the mountains to meditate, see you guys later. At the end of his life, like he's 60 or 65 or something, he's like, see ya. And his students just begged him, can you please leave us something? And so he like scribbles down these 68 verses or 72 I can't remember how many are in it. What? 81, yeah, that's a funny number. Yeah, 81. Yeah. Yeah, he scribbles down these 81 verses and hands it to the border patrol officer. He's like, here, do something with this. Goes up in the mountains, they never see him again. That impact has reverberated over thousands of years. None of the marketing, no Instagram account, no hashtags, like he's not taking selfies and Instagram and stories or anything like. He just wrote down the truth. He's not making content. Yeah. And so if you think about the magnitude, it's a good word, right? Like the purpose expands outwards, space, time, and to use that word again, impact, like it reverberates. And the truer the purpose is, at stage 4, it's like nuclear. We never forget these people. We never forget them. And it's not that they were doing it so that they could be remembered. Lao Tzu didn't give a crap. He wanted to leave. And he's just like, okay, fine. And apparently they wouldn't let him leave. There was like some controversy that the like government wouldn't let him leave until he put it, I don't know. This is, again, 2,500 years ago, but nonetheless, the book is here as proof. And it's still being read by people like us. You know, how crazy is that? So, and we don't even know what he looked like. We got no photos, no videos, no nothing. So that's sort of a measure of how the power of this. It's a force of nature.